Fucking dicks.
Yeah. So there is no sign of like movement or any response from the dome throughout the night. And morning comes uneventfully, probably because who's going to attack this fortress?
Sorry.
So are you going to continue on your way up to New Durango?
Yeah, well, yeah. As soon as Willow wakes up, she'll just keep driving.
Okay.
Extra stomp around this forest or whatever it is.
Yeah. So your guests they mostly just kind of like sit in their little like area of the living quarters that you provided for them.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'll definitely like show them like that they can like exit and go on top of the roof too if they want to be outside.
Probably like for the first couple like hour or two, they are too like sort of cautious to do that, but they eventually get a little more confident and sort of like move out a little bit. The two younger kids, probably the most outgoing in their exploration. They seem to be doing better today. So, kids able to compartmentalize all of their horrible trauma.
Yeah. Seems like they could do that easily.
Yeah, I mean, they probably growing up around here, they've probably seen some pretty unpleasant things, even at the age of like 6 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, as you head over and you kind of get through the rougher sort of foothills after the first hour or two in the morning, and you come to a expanse of like actual desert out here, which is compared to the sort of arid Badlands, it's just like flat, open dirt and dust, which is actually good for you because it means you can move faster if you want.
Yeah.
More open ground. I guess give me another navigation roll just to see how that goes.
Aha! 18.
Nice. All right. Yeah, you got it now. You're paying extra careful attention. Yeah, so you make good progress, just like moving across the desert back towards New Durango. And you get to the point where you're kind of like, you cross sort of like the top corner of the desert in what would probably have taken like 2 or 3 days of walking across sun-scorched sands.
Seems like a better way to do things.
Yeah. And on the sort of northern edge of the place, where it kind of starts to get more like wooded and hilly, your drones spot a town of sorts, kind of sprawling. Not like, definitely not coalition style. There does not seem to be that many like stationary defenses. Think kind of like your classic sort of western town where you have the like one main street.
Yeah, like the strip
like
town.
sort of blown up in size a lot more. So there's a number of like pretty sturdy buildings, and you definitely spot like advanced technology, like vehicles and stuff. So yeah, but fairly light on the defenses.
Okay.
At least those like fortifications. Yes. Are you gonna try and hail on the radio?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Be like, hello.
after a little bit, you get a response that says, "Howdy there. Where are you heading from?"
We're actually coming from the southeast from here.
Oh, okay.
Down near Dawnspire, if you know the place.
Let's see. Yeah, one of those eastern cities, ways off.
Yeah, we're a ways off the path, but it's close enough.
All right. You got any? What are you traveling by?
We're traveling in the giant robot. If you look out your window.
Oh yeah. All right. I'm getting that ping.
Yeah, I figured we'd radio before we walked into town with something this size.
That's much appreciated. You're welcome in New Durango as long as you're not looking to cause any trouble.
No, not at all. We are.
We would ask that if your vehicle has any armaments, that you park outside and head in on foot. And if it's larger than the street, obviously.
Yeah, we're planning on parking outside the street just so we don't cause a problem with the size of the vehicle. So I just wanted to let you know that we are not an invading or hostile force.
It's much appreciated. Some of our militia will meet you on the edge of town.
Perfect. I can't remember. Do we have Rudge? Do we have credits? We have credits, right?
I think so.
Like two aliens, like we have money, right?
Let's see if it's written on your.
Yeah, we should have it
somewhere. Yeah, you got 48,592 credits.
Oh yeah.
Just ask, is that enough to rent a place for a couple of days?
It'd be just enough.
So
you know that's enough to buy a car. So.
I'm gonna ask the lady and her kids, like, if this seems, I don't know if you've been here before, but if this seems like a place that you may want to stay, we'd be happy to pay for a room for some time, so that way you have time to adjust and maybe find a job or, gather yourself before moving on.
Oh, yes, that would be. You're too kind. Thank you.
It's not a problem. We
should be able to manage from here. I've been to the city once or twice.
Okay. Do you, actually, if you've been here, do you know much about it? We don't actually know anything about this place. We're just exploring.
There are. Hold my notes.
There are cults of Cthulhu here.
They, the people that live here, they mine things mainly, and they do trade. There is a marshal. He's the ruler of the town. He is the how would I say this? He is the boss of everyone.
Okay.
There are places with vehicles. Most of them are much smaller than this one. Trade caravans come through every once in a while. Some of the Navajo tribes, that is us. We come through to barter, trade animal hides and game for the technology they have.
Okay. Just in case you decide that you don't like this place and you'd rather move on, because we plan on heading, I believe it's west after this, towards another town we heard of. But if you find that this place isn't to your liking, you're welcome to come with us to our next destination as well. So just keep that in mind, that we're not trying to kick you off out of our area.
Like, nod several times, says, thank you. don't really know what is west. I've heard there are other cities, but there is a large amount of desert between here and there. It's not worth traveling across for many other tribes.
Right. You said so. There's multiple of your tribes. Is there another tribe that you could meet up with to fall in line with?
Maybe that's maybe what we can do. Yes. We'll wait here and see if any of them come.
Well, in any case, you're welcome to come along with us as far as we explore the town and everything. And then, like I said, if you wish to wait here, we could pay for a place for you to stay. Or otherwise, let us explore before we discuss future plans, just in case something pops up.
Of course, we will just... I think there is a saloon.
Oh yeah, like first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna have Rudge find like an actual eating place for these people, and get them like a real meal rather than our like trial rations.
Yeah, she says there is a saloon owned by a Fenodi. Do you know? Have you met them?
I'm gonna assume no.
Yeah, definitely. They are not human. Not human people.
Oh right, yeah, I forgot. I haven't shown you what I look like. My apologies. That's actually quite rude. Will be like, this is what I look like, actually, just so that way, in case this ever comes up, will take her helmet off to show.
Okay. Yep. Leafy.
Yep. I actually meant to do this long before, but I tend to overthink everything, and I kind of just forgot.
Oh no, that's okay. Yes, some can be cautious of things that do not look human.
Yes, I mean, I'm at a point in my life where I'm just going to show everyone, because at this point, what's the worst that could happen?
Just kind of like does the like sort of nervous laugh in agreement kind of thing.
No, we've met many that don't appreciate non-humans, so it's nothing new, but as I said, I'm here to help people, so if they don't appreciate it, well, sucks to be them.
Most are not as friendly. Non-humans, I mean, from my experience. But this Fenodi, he is friendly, like you.
Oh, perfect. Rud, you hear that? Food.
Yes, food.
All right, yeah. So you guys get into sort of like the edge of New Durango.
Yeah.
And as you guys kind of get off, sort of with the family, there's a handful, or like probably like three guys wearing kind of like rough cut sort of frontiersman type armor, who sort of like walk out to like the sort of the edge of town to meet you. And as you approach, one of them says, "Damn, that's a crazy fucking robot."
Which one is he talking to?
Where the hell did you get that?
Willow just looks up at it and she's like, I made it.
What?
Like, is it really that uncommon?
Well, I've never heard of someone make a robot that big. And another one says, I never heard of people making robots.
Well, now you have.
Well, that's mighty impressive.
But by the way, like, well, right on the front of it, it definitely does say the whatchamacallit, the title of it.
Oh yes, the Planet Dirt Explorer.
Yeah, like that's actually what it says. Like,
They're probably like too awed by its scale and intricacy to really notice, at least from a first inspection.
Yep.
But yeah, that's good to know.
I'm Willow. This is Rudge, and I can't pronounce her name, so I'll let them introduce themselves.
Yep. She sort of lists off the names of her and her children. All right. Well, welcome to New Durango. Main thing you need to know is the Marshal runs this town, Marshal McMillan. So, if you're doing any merchanting or trade or whatnot, then you got to go through us.
Okay.
But as long as you're not here to cause trouble and you keep your guns holstered, no trouble will come to you.
Oh yeah, Willow's gonna like look up and like kind of give like a nod to like all the robots, like the the drones that are flying around, and like have them like dock so they don't look all creepy looking.
Yep.
No, we're not here to cause any trouble. And in fact, we're well, first things first, we need to get these people some food. They've been through a traumatic experience, so we would like to get them into something less hostile than the desert over there.
Oh, sure. Yeah, go on ahead. There's the saloon right over there. Also, the just down from there, across the road, there's the fast lane. That's well, I don't know if he'll be able to fix up any damage on that robot of yours, but it's a mechanic.
No, I have repair bay up there. It's fine.
They also do drinks. And then right next to there, that's the Lightning Courier Service. They are the couriers around here. And if you're looking to do any merchanting, the New Durango Freight and Mercantile is the big building in the middle. You can talk to the marshal's men there.
Perfect. It's probably actually where Willow will want to go to try and ask about the caravan. So,
yep. All right. So with that, they just kind of like wave you through and keep seemingly like patrolling the perimeter or whatnot. But they're definitely like lingering just to like look at your robot.
Oh yeah, like I totally need to install like a car alarm on this thing, so it's like boop boop. It's super loud.
Yeah.
She's like, if you guys like this stuff, and you know, if we end up being here for a couple days, I got some other cool stuff I can show you. I'm a bit of a tinkerer.
Yeah, well, take it up with the quartermaster. Might be interested in doing business.
Right. But yeah, I'm gonna get these folks some food. So thank you for your hospitality.
Of course.
No. Yeah, let's head to the food place.
All right. So you go up to the saloon. It's your classic Western saloon.
Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah. But yeah, you sort of walk up. It is even at like, you know, what is this, like probably 11 a.m. to noon. So I guess it's like lunch crowd. There's a good number of people, various frontiersy types about, sitting at tables, drinking and stuff. And you see at the bar there is this interesting looking fellow. He's like human colored, but has this sort of like almost anteater like facial features, and God, I don't even know how to describe the Fenody.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna actually go say goodnight to my kid. I kind of forgot it's after 7 already.
Yeah,
Be right back.
I'll just get a picture. That isn't crap. This is shitty. There. Are you there, Mike?
Yep, what's up?
Okay. No, I'm just wondering. You're quiet.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm working on stuff on the computer and I'm listening. Nothing I'm doing is like, and I don't need to read anything. I'm just pointing and clicking.
Right.
So, because usually if you you have to read, you can't hear. So I'm making sure I'm not splitting my attention. Yeah, I keep trying to make those Twitch clips. Not anymore, but when I was trying to make those Twitch clips, I noticed that if they have like music in them, like Twitch deletes them.
Huh.
Like I'm not getting like claims. It's just nope, can't have that.
No. None of that now.
But yeah, it looked so good when I hit that button or when I hit that song.
I did actually see it
Yep.
before it got.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. That's so awesome.
Yep. Alright, that's the Fenody.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome. Yeah, so I posted a picture of
See that?
the race in chat. So kind of like human colored skin, just very unhuman features, inhuman features. Some kind of like weird sort of ridge lines and very widely spaced eyes.
Now to roll to see if Willow can tell the difference.
It's like, that's a kind of a wonky looking human.
Just reverse inbred.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you guys sort of step in, this guy who has he actually does have like a pipe clutched in his mouth as he's just kind of like moving up and down the bar, taking
Nice.
orders and stuff. kind of glances over at you and says, "Oh well, newcomers. At least I
Yes.
don't recognize you, and I have a good eye for features." He says as he just kind of like looks both of you up and down.
Yes, newcomers are definitely what we are.
Well, I am Fozzie. Welcome to Fozzie's Saloon. What can I get you?
Let's see. Do you have fruit juices at all?
A few options. We've got let's see what.
You have cactus juice.
Yeah.
I'm-
We have orange juice, grape juice, and cactus juice.
I'll take some cactus juice.
Oh, sorry. What was the first one?
Orange juice.
Yes, definitely that.
All right.
And then I'm gonna tell him that like I'm just gonna be like, bring me plenty of a variety of food. I don't really care specifically what it is, unless like the family, unless they know exactly what they want. I feel like they're gonna try and be too like,
I mean,
I don't want to order too much.
yeah, they want food.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if I was just worried about them being like, oh, we'll take like the small portion thing, but I'm just gonna be like, just give them a lot of stuff.
Okay, yeah, this is the works. All right, hungry bunch. But who isn't after days of travel on the road? Understandable. Go ahead, sit over there. I can get you set up with things.
Thank you.
And he pours you your drinks or whatever. And sort of brings them over to you quite quick. He does have some like assistants, it looks like, but he seems to be running this place mostly by himself, and he's just like darting around all over the place.
It'd be fun to watch him.
Yeah.
People watch.
But yeah, you guys sit down, and you definitely get quite a few looks from the various people around. You definitely see a good number of the people here seem to be like mercenary caravaneer types.
Yeah.
Definitely seen more than a bit of wilderness travel.
Willow probably actually won't even think twice for once, and probably just takes her helmet off to drink the water and enjoy it.
All right. That definitely draws more attention. But no one like shoots you in the face or anything. So
Wise choice.
yeah, that would have been bad. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
The big thing is just like Willow wants to draw some of the attention away from the family.
Oh yeah, you've definitely succeeded at doing that.
So that's
They might as
prime.
well be invisible.
That's kind of the goal. Let them just be at peace and not have anybody bother them.
Yeah, so after a little while, Fazzy brings out the various like foods. It's probably a lot of like stick to your ribs, sort of Western style cooking. Got like a stew, some hash browns, stuff like that. And yeah, the family digs in.
Good.
While they are eating, so one of the guys sort of sitting at a table near you says, "Nice digs."
Digs.
I have no idea what that means.
I think
like she'll just tell him that.
He
hands.
just like gestures like up and down, indicating your person, your
Yeah. She's like, oh right, the armor.
yeah,
Oh well, thank you.
sleek. I like it.
Me too. It's very comfortable.
Where'd you buy it?
I made it.
Oh, no shit.
Once again,
Yep.
Willow has to like glance over at Rudge.
Is that not normal?
Yeah, that's I'm something of a tinkerer.
Huh. Sounds
his-
pretty modest. Yeah.
What's his gear look like?
Um,
Well,
Light-
actually, it doesn't even matter. Willow will do her best to try and not insult him while like being like, "Yes, your gear is also." Yeah.
yeah, his gear it's like light armor, definitely designed for like ease of mobility
Yeah.
and protection, like the sort of balance there. Lots of little like pockets and holsters and bandoliers and stuff.
Oh yeah, I imagine like Willow like probably can't have her rifle on her back while she's sitting, so she probably has it like sitting up next to her too.
Yep. The guy who's talking says, "So where are you from?"
Southeast.
The deep south east.
El Paso. Yeah.
No, we've been there, but no. More east, less south.
So Lone Star.
Near Dawnspire. If that's
Spire.
it's the settlement in between El Paso and.
Oh
Where
yeah,
I'm-
I've heard of that place. Never been there personally. Some kind of like cult.
Sorta.
Some kind of
good
that.
Yeah.
No
we-
offense. I mean,
no,
you
no,
do
what-
you.
we're not from there. We're just, like I said, near there. No, they're friendly people. But
Huh. Interesting.
but no, we're just from down that general direction. We're explorers.
Explorers, huh? That's quite something. For explorer armor.
Well,
A lot of money in exploring.
the goal is to explore without dying. So
Yeah, I guess if you're exploring dangerous places, you want some good armor.
Yeah, and the more you live, the better armor you can afford to build.
Personally, I go for the old outrun the bullets strategy.
oh my god, Will's make you can outrun bullets.
No, not really. But if
Oh.
you're flying fast enough, it can be pretty hard to hit you.
Mm.
Oh right, Willow will like tink on her wings a little bit.
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah,
test
what's
that?
what's your top speed on that thing? He seems to notice that you have some kind of like jetpack for.
Yeah, it's actually, I think if I remember correctly, it's if I go all out, I can hit around 500 miles an hour. Not too often that I go full burn though. That's reckless.
Damn, that is nice, man. You'd
See, when the goal is to outrun the bullets.
I mean, you might actually be able to. Holy crap! Yeah, that's you'd be putting a lot of people out of business if you were coming here to be a courier.
No, I don't want to put anyone out of business. If anything, I just like helping folk.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe give them some pointers.
You say you made that?
Yes.
Can you make more of them?
I mean, I have. I'm not currently in the game of mass production, but making more is not out of the question.
He kind of nods sagely and kind of like leans in a little bit and says, "Well, a bit of advice if you're planning on marketing, I'd do it outside of New Durango. Marshall will take a pretty steep cut."
Oh, well, thanks for the advice, but as I said, I'm not really here to market. We're actually just kind of exploring up this general way because we heard that there's a trade route up this way, and
Oh, yeah. The famous Great Trade Road.
something like that.
Or as I like to call it, the Gauntlet.
The Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Is it that rough?
It gets rough the further south you go.
Let's do that.
Probably with all your fancy stuff, you'd probably be fine, but us couriers, we pack light and just try to avoid any of the bandit ambushes and the like that we come across. Maybe make notes so some merc teams can sweep through and wipe them out if they're getting too comfy someplace.
Yeah, you've been in the business long?
Let's see, 5 years?
Well, you might actually be able to help then. You got the... You seem to be, well, a talkative person, so I'm assuming you talk to multiple...
Especially after a couple of bottles.
Who isn't? But actually, one of the reasons why we decided to head up this way is we met some people that are actually looking for a missing trade caravan, actually. And so,
yeah. Not the most uncommon thing around these parts.
no, not at all. I mean, in fact, in all honesty, we don't even have a starting point. This is where we're starting, so
Yeah.
it's more of just we're doing them, a favor. We're in the area, so we told them we'd look back, check it out.
Sure. Yeah. You know what they run for any company or?
I can't remember. Is it the Wilkes or is it the Rattlesnake that we're looking for? I forgot.
It's Bandito Arms.
Yeah, it's a company called Bandito Arms, I think.
Bandito.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they come from out west. Let's see. How on game is this guy? He's a little drunk. Says, yeah, they come through here. I don't know when the last time they've been. They're not the kind that really contracts out my kind of work, so I don't really pay much attention to them.
So what do you do then?
Courier.
Right? Yeah.
Small packages, letters, whenever. Write your girlfriend.
That kind of job pay well?
Yeah. Well, it depends on the package, but speed and minimal damage. The more packages you run, the more money you get. Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense to me. Sounds like a fun job.
Oh, yeah. For adrenaline junkies.
Yeah, it's...
Although, 5 years, it's pretty long, if you get my drift.
Yeah, I was going to say, it seems like that's a short-term job.
Yep. There's plenty of people around here who don't have much else to lose.
Yeah,
Might as well burn the candle on both ends, blaze of glory and all that, right?
Yeah. Have some fun while you're doing it, I guess.
Yep. Definitely pays better than being a caravan guard, even if that's safer.
Yeah, I mean, I guess who wants to sit around and wait for their death?
Exactly.
I'll tell you what, you seem like a good folk. How about I pay for your next couple drinks and let you have some fun?
Oh, thanks.
If you happen to be out and about and you hear anything about the Bandito Arms Caravan, look me up.
How do I do that?
We're in
You
the
go
giant
to-
robot in town.
Okay, yep. You going to Arsno?
Yeah, that's where we're heading to next. Is it okay? Does it exist?
Arsno?
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, good. I'm not gonna lie. Like when I say I'm exploring, I mean the information we're working off is pretty light.
Does it exist? Yeah, I mean that's totally fair. Yeah, the communication between down south and here isn't very good. There's a lot of nasty shit between here and there, so
Yeah, so we've seen.
pretty tough run.
Yeah, like I said, don't beat yourself up over it. But if you happen to hear something and I happen to be nearby, let me know.
Will do. Thanks for the drinks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Have a good night.
Shit faced.
Is he drinking with some buddies?
No. Currently, he's doing the thing where like he seems like he's waiting for someone.
Yeah.
Like, he's sitting at a table with like a couple empty chairs.
Okay.
Just like passing the time.
Yep.
By the way, it's like noon. So
Yep.
he's got a long day of drinking ahead of him. Must be an off day.
Actually, you said there's like a lunch crowd in here.
Yeah.
A lot of drinkers, or is it mostly people just eating?
I would say a fairly even mix, which is saying something for the drinking, just because it's not super normal for lots of people to drink a bunch at noon.
Yeah, Will's just trying to like keep an eye on the culture and see what seems to be the norm.
It's definitely the sort of like rough and tumble mercenary adventurer type vibe where a lot of these people are probably some extent of alcoholics.
Yeah.
Care because they don't expect to live long enough for it to matter.
Yep. I'm gonna put my helmet on for a minute. Chat with Rudge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Even if they're okay with it, I feel like we shouldn't leave the lady and her children here. This is the type of town where something bad could happen to a family, and the perpetrator wouldn't care about the repercussions.
Right.
I think that if we were to do the respectful thing, I feel like we should either help her get to a different destination, or at the very least, try to hire some people to look out for them. At the very least, I would hate for them to go through what they went through just to die here, or worse. Granted, there's a lot left to see in the city, so perhaps it's different elsewhere, but there seems to be a lot of the short life type of folk here, which generally breeds a bit of unruliness. And I don't know if the family has the strength to resist pressure from that kind of person. You know what I mean?
Yep. Oh yeah. I'm with you.
All right. I'm gonna ask the family if they would like to spend longer here, because I actually kind of want to check out the trading place and meet the marshal.
At the saloon.
Yeah, or if they would like to go somewhere else.
The mother sort of nods and says, "Yes, this is fine. We can wait here."
I'll just We'll pay for some food for like a good chunk of the day, so that way the friendly owner there doesn't have to worry about trying to kick them out because they're loitering.
Yep.
Like they're gonna be here for a while, so here's some money. Just let them eat whatever they want.
So Fazzy says, "I hear you. I'll take good care of them. Don't worry."
Appreciate it.
So for like all of your meals and the forward, like 80 credits.
Okay. So that's in one of our documents here, right?
Yeah, it's in equipment.
Okay.
I know it's a pretty big chunk of change for you, but
I'm gonna round that off to 100 and give him a nice big tip.
Okay. Yeah. Encouragement to keep them safe and happy.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah. All right. So you got that sorted for the time being. Is Zero? Did you bring Zero with you?
Poncho.
Oh yeah, he's Poncho.
Poncho persona.
Yep.
Poncho.
He's like ordering drinks.
God. Forgot the word. El Sombrero Grande.
Yeah, that monster sombrero.
Yep.
El Sombrero Grande. Poncho.
Just want to point out, I just randomly rolled all my new sets of dice here, and I rolled 4 ones
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
out of the 6.
All right. So yeah, where are you guys looking to go?
Well, first, I've been kind of hogging the spotlight. So, Rudge, anything you want to do?
That's okay. I've been working on stuff, so it's been fine. No hogging really, but what are we out here? We're just trying to locate that.
Yeah,
that trade route thing, and then we're out just exploring. There's nothing really I need to do at the moment. I guess I wouldn't mind if you know about any local super dangerous insects.
Super dangerous insects.
You know, like a thing that if you
Scorpion?
if you end up getting bitten by it, you pretty much have a few minutes to live, kind of thing, or hours.
If you're asking Willow this, she just blankly stares at you.
Like the bartender, anyone local, like that kind of thing. If we're still talking with him.
Oh yeah, I fully probably assume that Rudge and like Willow are just randomly walking around talking to people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like eventually in my conversation, it'd be like, hey, you know of any crazy bugs around here?
So I guess talking to the bartender.
Yeah.
Okay. Fazzy.
As I would, re-up on some of my orange juice one of these times.
Yeah. So he says, crazy bugs. Well, I mean, there's all sorts of crazy things out here.
Yeah. Any ones that'll kill you?
Most of them.
Perfect.
If you're looking for specifics, I don't. Well,
no, it's fine. I just need to know they're about. The last place we came from, there was just nothing. There was just a random run-of-the-mill, commonplace insects.
Well, I'm not telling you to go there, but
no one ever does.
there's a place further west, south of Arsno, in the canyon, called the Waste. There's all sorts of strange creatures there. Also, there's the canyon itself. If you're headed out west, I definitely recommend seeing it. It's beautiful.
Might have to check it out.
Strange insects there.
It was like a canyon. You're talking about a hole in the ground, right?
Yes, that's a canyon.
Oh, it's not just any canyon. It's the Grand Canyon.
Ah.
Biggest hole in the ground in this side of the continent.
Well,
That's kind of downselling it. It's really great.
Willow's just so confused by mammals. Like you're inspired by a hole in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When you get there, you'll understand. You'll think man, Fozzie was right. This is amazing.
I mean, I
Bet my
trust
hat
it.
on it.
So he tipped his hat?
Yep.
Does he have a hat?
He said, I bet my hat on it.
Oh, yeah, he does have a hat there. I was like, I didn't see one on
Yeah,
his
it's
head.
like a cowboy hat.
Yep, I see it. Ooh, that's a nice hat. How much?
Oh,
I want to
What?
make... Well, because the thing is Titanus is yet to get a good hat yet. And if Willow comes back wearing one, ooh, he's going to be jealous.
How much? Well, I mean, I didn't really think about selling it.
Well, if you're saying you bet your hat on it, I want to know how much the hat's worth. See?
Well, probably 50 credits.
It's like, okay, I'll take that bet.
All right.
No, but like she probably does see Willow like stare at his hat for a second to see if she actually wants it. Like, it's a nice hat, but I wouldn't want to take something like that from you.
He says, "Hey, you can take up the bet. If you come back around this way and you look me in the eye and tell me that the Grand Canyon isn't the most amazing thing you've ever seen on this planet, then by all means, it's yours."
All right, deal.
Kind of like nods and
Just to point out, that's the robot I built over there.
You probably can't see it from the...
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
The thing that can just walk across the Grand Canyon. Yeah.
yeah. That'll be if we come back and Willow's not impressed, she'll be like, "Yeah, I wasn't that impressed. But to be fair, this is my ship, or my robot."
Yeah. This is what I drive.
I drive a robot.
Yeah. Who drives cars?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sorry.
You want to ask any more things? Any more stuff about the area or what?
Actually, I guess I'll ask him about the caravan. Maybe he's seen some of the people from there.
He says, Bandito, yeah, they come through around this time every year.
And they seem to have gotten missing.
She says, yeah, you know what? I don't think they came through this year.
Okay, well, I mean, that's not good to know, but it's good to know for my inquiries.
Kind of like snaps his fingers a little bit and says, yeah, it's coming back to me now. There was a group of mercenaries asking around about them a while back. I think they were from Arsno. Must have gone missing.
Yeah.
Took a detour or something. It happens, unfortunately, all too often. Although, that's a pretty big caravan to my recollection.
Yeah, I'm just asking about it. Some people down south mentioned that their shipment had gone missing, so I told them if I found myself this way, I'd ask about it. So,
yeah, well, the people over there will for sure know where they are, or if they're missing.
Right.
Or I bet the marshal would know too. He deals with them, as he does all caravans coming through these parts.
That was my next stop, but I figured I was here, might as well ask.
Oh, of course, never hurts to ask.
Especially a bartender. Thanks again.
Oh, not a problem. I'll look after your friends here real good.
Thank you.
Real good.
Real good. Okay, so do you guys want to go to the mercantile, freight and mercantile building?
Yeah.
It's kind of where you were pointed to for the like trade commerce stuff.
Yep. Yes'm.
Alrighty. So you head over there. It's kind of like this big sort of like almost like a warehouse type building, close to the middle of town, and the front part has a sort of house type thing attached to it that you kind of like walk up into, and it's this sort of entry hall. There's a couple of like tables and like private rooms, and as you step in, there is a clerk at the front desk who sort of looks up and says, "Good afternoon. Welcome to New Durango Freight and Mercantile. How can I help you?"
Yes, we're looking to inquire about a missing caravan.
Missing caravan. I should have expected as much. Very well. What caravan would that be?
It's Bandito Arms.
Bandito Arms. Yes. They. I have told a number of people like you this before. They did not show up. No, I do not know where they are. And no, they have still not shown up.
All right, well, if that's all you know, that's all you know.
That is all I know. Leave the retrieval up to more rough and tough types such as yourselves.
Which I understand. Yeah. Do you know which direction they normally come from?
Oh, they come from west of Arsno. And pass through here. Usually come back from the north, from the baronies. But they didn't make it to us. Not sure if they made it to Arsno.
Okay, so they didn't make it past here towards the east at all.
No.
Okay.
Can't say for sure whether they made it to Arsno, but there were some mercenaries around here asking about them. So read into that as you will.
Well, I appreciate your time.
Of course. Is there anything else that I can do for you today?
I heard that if we were looking to do any trading, we should speak to the marshal. Is he available to set up a meeting to talk with him?
What is the nature of your trade?
I guess it would be arms and armor.
I see. And he kind of like looks up from the piece of paper he's scrawling on and kind of eyes you and says, "And you are merchants? Caravan of some kind?"
At the moment, no. We're explorers currently, but we are potentially broadening into manufacturers soon enough.
Well,
we're just looking into what type of market there is for our goods before we decide.
Good of you to check in here instead of try and slip under the radar like some people. The marshal would probably like to speak to you about this if you're interested in the potential of an agreement. I can set up an appointment for you with him if you would like.
Yeah, so I'd like to at the very least touch base with him to make sure that it's an even viable option.
How is your... how long will you be in the city?
Don't have a specific date in mind. Is he available within the next few days, or is it a longer time period than that?
He kind of like looks through and says, "I think that he should be available just before noon, 11 o'clock tomorrow."
That works.
he should be interested in weapons dealers such as yourselves. You seem to have some kind of